Hello, hello. Is my voice? Hello, hello. Okay. All right. So we'll start. Huh. Wait, my microphone. Let me decrease my volume. Hello. Okay. So we'll be playing our first game, and let us see what piece we get. So according to it, welcome Grand Minor, High Pro, play Italian. Okay. I'm playing as black. No problem. Anyways, next game we'll play Italian. So against G3, we'll just take out a knight, knight f6, followed by d5, we'll dominate the center, followed by c5. The idea is to attack the center. Okay, this is not a very confusing plan or something. The idea is very simple, and that is striking the center. Let us see what he responds with. Hmm. So he take out his bishop to g5. We may simply capture the pawn at e4. Queen take on it. We'll take out the knight and we'll attack the queen. Now the queen can move to a4. No. He moves the queen backward to d2. Now this is something like future planning which he is doing. Okay. So here play we'll play e6, not e5. Why? Because we have to protect this pawn. If I try e5, what will happen? He'll go with capturing my knight. That's a mistake. So that's why we'll now first play bishop e7. This pawn is no longer active. Here I can just, push the pawn forward. Like, he just gave me one option. I can just push it. Anyways, I can push it, but then this bishop will be open. Okay, so for now let us castle, because castling is of course a very important move. So we'll castle. Now let us see what our opponent responds. Knight f3. Now I can push because the bishop diagonal is blocked. So if I'm like pushing the pawn forward, he can move the knight. Knight come here, not possible. I don't believe so. If I push, he play knight a4, then I play b5. So let us push, because like this I'm just trying to, take his knight backward, and hence his knight will become deactivated for a longer time. That's it. Hmm. So he continue with bishop take on f6. I capture on it. Queen take my queen. Bishop take it. But that's very interesting. Anyways, here if I take it, he can also go with bishop take. So here bishop take on bishop, that's the best move. Knight comes to e4. He is trying to attack my bishop. We may simply move it backward and protect it, because protection is very important. Anyways, let us see what he responds now. Hmm. Uh, okay. Wait. Let me my camera. Uh, all right. Okay. So here he go on with castling. I can go with e5, f5, f5. The knight can jump here. Okay, so that's a very good plan. x6. Why? Everyone know. So now we can play f5. The knight is trapped. So here he must make some outpost for the knight. Okay. Now if I try f5, knight go backward. Everyone know that. Anyway, so let us quickly focus. If we look even better, we can play e5. The idea is playing bishop here. This will be a pin. So like this, we can try to deactivate this knight. Okay, the success rate is not very good, but still, rook to d1 I believe is a blunder. I'll play f5. The knight is under attack. He has to take it backward, and then we can push the pawn, attack the queen. Wait, if I push, queen take on, no, queen take is not possible. So it's time to push. We'll be attacking the queen. He can go with knight take on it. No. Okay, he played queen p3 check. So we'll just move the king h8, and then he has to protect his knight backward. So all his pieces are at the back rank. Hence that's a complete disadvantage for white. So for now our position is also well protected. We can play knight a5. Ultimately the queen is almost like trapped, you can say. Okay, let us try that. Knight a5, attacking the queen. If we try queen here, then I can play bishop d7 and develop my pieces. So he take it backward. Now here we can try queen b6 so that we could play e3 and continue with our game. Otherwise, if I directly play e3, problem is this bishop diagonal. Okay, he can develop his bishop, so this is an advantage for white, and I don't want that. If I push the pawn forward, he will happily capture this pawn. Okay, for now you can attack the weak pawns. Weak pawns, if you look at, this is the most weak pawn. These two, this is already protected, this is protected by the knight. So how can we attack this pawn? We play queen here and then bishop here. If we uplift the rook, anyways, if we think for some time, here queen d6, wait. Alright, so if we understand, we can move the bishop e6 to attack the queen. Right now, bishop e6 is not at all safe. Why? Because queen can just take it. So that's why I don't know if I'm playing the correct move or not. Okay, let us play some logical move. Bishop f6. Idea is to just defend it. Okay, and like this I'm just making some space. Now I can play queen b4. Okay, we will take the knight backward. We can play queen e8, open up this diagonal, and then develop our bishop. So I just found some positional moves, and that's how I'm just getting this. Okay, now you might ask me why we have to play queen e8 and just open up this diagonal. To target the weak pawn. Okay, so let us see what white responds. If white is playing b5, then you can say that this is completely an inaccuracy because he is just creating weak pawns with that. So obviously I cannot expect b5 from my opponent. Okay, like he is 1700 rated. Alright, welcome J edits. Chad edits. Thank you for your appreciation. Queen d5. Queen d5 is a blunder, man. Queen d5, queen can easily take it. Queen d5 is not at all the good move. Anyways. Alright, so this is white to play. Now white should develop his pieces. How? He has got a very good move. But then this diagonal is going to be blocked. He try e3. That's a good continuation. He can do that. Queen c4. Everyone know the idea. He wants to move the knight here and he wants to keep the diagonal open. That's why. So I will play the best move quickly without wasting time. Everyone know what I want to do. Take out my bishop, attack the queen. That's going to be a solid attack towards white's queen. He play exactly the move that we were planning. Anyways, bishop e6. Now we can just take away this. Man, I'm not having a lot of time, Okay, because I don't have a lot of time. Like this is not having any increment or something. Okay, so rook b8. Idea is to just defend this. Not a very complicated plan. And now the knight can jump here, but he cannot achieve a lot. Okay, queen e6. Idea is to attack the weak pawn. He can simply protect it. That's a very easy available option for white hand side. Anyways, let us see what he responds. Welcome Kausik to my channel. Kausik. Okay, Kausik. Alright, queen e6. Idea is to just attack the b3 pawn. Anyways, let us see what white responds with. White can move the rook here. Then I push is not at all the correct move. Pushing is never an helpful move. Like if I'll push, this bishop will get a chance to be opened, and also I'll just lose my center. So let us ignore this. Okay. Instead, we can now play a6. He play queen here. I am having very less time. It's a good opportunity to trade. Otherwise, okay. So I trade because I was having less time. Also, right now also I am having very less time. Alright, so move the knight. 98 here. No, 97. Okay. So we move the knight to d8. Idea is to move knight like this. Okay. So bishop take on it. I made some mistake, I believe. Maybe queen trade was a mistake. Anyways, I'm just having very less time, and also there is network issue, so I won't, get when the time will be 0. Okay, so knight e6, he play rook here. It's time to push and defend. This will also be blocked. Okay, so here we can trade. We cannot trade. That's your call. What you want to do? Okay, let us trade. Why? Why? Because knights are more dominating than bishops. In the end games, always remember that. In the end games, whenever you have a close position, knights are the best piece. Because bishop always need an active diagonal. Okay. You got so much time. Brother, the problem is network issue. In my area, there is a lot of network issue. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I will never get to know when my time will be 0. Alright, so here, okay, so we just traded the rooks and we captured his pawn. And then let us play b6, g6. He can move the rook here. Right now, white is having a dominating position. Now what we will do is move the knight f8. He play f4. It's time to move the king. King g7. Pawn f4. f4. Okay. Queen e. Alright, so this is white's turn. We just have to. Oh my god, 3 minutes 28 seconds. Bishop here. We cannot. Okay. Rook b7. Huh? Oh my god. Oh my god. I just forgot. Alright, so let me add some increment now. Because I cannot just take risk like that. Hanging. Anyways, if you want, you can send me the challenges. Right now my laptop is. Alright, so we got another one, and we'll be playing as white. So let us play the Italian game, as one of my viewers was suggesting. So let us play e4, e5, okay, knight f3, knight c6, and then we take out the bishop. This is the Italian game. So knight c6, we'll take out the bishop c4, and let us see what black responds. Black play f5. This is the Russian gambit. How to play against the Russian gambit? Okay, so let me tell you, Russian gambit is a very good gambit. All its main motive is that we attack this pawn. So I just request you all to never capture this pawn. Instead, play the best move, d4. That's it. Now your game is in your hands. Okay. Over here, if you observe, this diagonal is completely gone. Your bishop is targeting the f7 square. So your position is good. Okay, you can have that confidence. Alright. Here, if we try capturing this pawn, that's not a big problem. You can play knight take on it. You can go for knight here. And you can create some forks. That's a lovely position which you'll be having right now. Alright, so let us see what he responds now. Now he'll be taking a lot of time because we have played the best move here. Alright, so what black can do? Black can just capture this pawn. You know, black has to capture. Otherwise he played d6, then I will take it. d6 is a mistake. Anyways, so chat says, what do you think? What can black play? So he captures the pawn. Okay. We'll be going with knight take on e5. Idea is you all can see. Now here he go with knight take on it. Now let us see what he responds actually. Okay, now he is going to think. Basically, he has no other option instead of capturing. Because if he has to stop this, he try d5, okay. Then I take out my queen. He play g6, I take it. Right? He take my this, so okay. It's time to take out the queen. Queen x5 check. King move, obviously you cannot expect this move, right? No one can expect that from 1697, which is up to getting 1700. Anyways, here he played g6, okay. So we go on with knight take on g6. Idea is very simple. If he take on this, queen take it, his position is completely gone. If he does not, if he like capture my bishop, knight take on the rook, queen will be giving check, and that's a solid win for me. Okay. So let us see what he responds now. Alright, my network connection is fine. Okay. Alright, so now black is going to be shocked. You know, he will be thinking for a longer time. So he captures it. Okay. I think now I have got a lot of time because I am playing 14 minutes. I mean, I have a lot of time now. So let me think. If I am capturing this rook, he is going to protect his knight. That's a solid continuation that I am having right now. The second variation which I am thinking about is queen take on this pawn. He has to move the king in any of these two squares. If we move the king here, I'll take out my bishop, give a check, and the queen is gone. So queen take on it, king comes here, and then I try queen check, the king comes here, problem is there. So it's better if we just capture the rook. Okay, you might say that he can capture the bishop. No, we can also capture the knight. Okay, so here best. Alright, so queen take on knight, like he is having a very bad position, so he must not give up pieces like that. Anyways, no problem. So we are targeting this pawn, so he can play queen f6, like he has to defend. That's why. Hello. Play c3. We'll play c3 and defend our position, and then we have to castle as fast as possible because castling is very important. Anyway, so let's see what black responds now. Black play bishop e6. Okay, we play queen x7. We'll just protect our queen, and then it's time to castle. Queen is not getting trapped, right? The queen is almost trapped. So we'll play g3, take out the bishop for this plan. Queen h4, and then no, I don't expect, he'll not trade, he'll not trade, he is having a very bad position. Okay, so he played queen f3. Actually we can castle here, right? So we'll castle. Okay, let us see what he responds. We just have to take out this knight, and that's going to be a very solid defense for us. Till time he can play bishop d5, try defending this pawn. So he played knight e7. Let us take out the knight d2. The idea will be to attack this pawn. Hence we can just capture this. So for now he has to protect, and our position is winning. Okay, so let us see what black responds now. Black is having 12 minutes and 15 seconds. So let us see what he responds with. For now he has to move his queen. He plays queen here, we go with queen take. So he can protect it. So let us see what black is thinking. Queen d3. So we go with queen take on e4. Idea is just to trade the queens and attack the bishop. So if we take it, we go with knight take on e4. Like we'll also quickly take, and if possible, knight c5 for attacking the rook and the bishop. Anyways, let us see what he responds now. Bishop f5. So we play knight c5. We'll be attacking the rook. He has to protect, and then we can play the bishop here, create a pin, followed by the rook here. So that's a good attack now. Okay, he played rook d5. Alright, no problem. We still play bishop g5. Idea is to attack this knight. Hence, if possible, we will just capture the knight. Alright, so let's see what he responds now. Hmm. So he play b6. We'll capture his knight, but our position is getting quite bad. Anyways, knight a4, we have to protect the knight, and now the piece activity is very less. So p3 needs to be played so that we can make some space for the knight to jump and all. And he can try bishop here. He can, try to just gain some squares. He can even try this. Bishop d3. He can protect his pawn and attack my rook. So he has a lot of options. Now let us see what he wants to play. Okay, so if you are enjoying the stream, you will like live stream. And if you want to challenge me, you can send me the challenges. So he played rook a5, okay. We'll play b3. Idea is to defend the knight. If he is capturing, we also take it, and now this is a complete benefit for us, because right now we can play c4 and c5. The knight will be supporting it, so the piece activity is full, you can say. So let us see what he is thinking right now. No, we'll play c4, and if possible c5 also, because these are all the very good moves that we can try, and this is obviously creating a lot of benefit. Anyways, so once again, black to play position. Let us see what black responds with. And if you want to challenge me, you can send me the challenges. All the challenges are allowed. He play f5, takes bishop here. We move the rook. Bishop c2. Okay. Let us move the rook now and attack the bishop. We are just giving him straightforward moves. Right now we are attacking the bishop. What he has to move? The bishop. That's it. So, okay, he moved king. King d8. But like this, I'll lose the pawn. Right? If I push, rook will take the knight. We'll be having the same position as we had, and that would be much more dominating. So he captured our knight, we captured a bishop. If we protect, so we can also protect. Okay, first of all, rook e8. And then move the knight backward to b2. Two bishops, these are very powerful. Rook a2. So knight e3. Knight f4, targeting this pawn. If he is capturing, then pawn take it. He capture, okay. Let us see if he is really capturing. He capture, we give a check, he moved the king. So we gave rook e7. Now he has to move the king. I don't know what he's thinking about. Alright, so we play rook g7, idea is to attack this, but I cannot take it. If I take, bishop comes here. Best move continuation. So he plays the king. Okay. Let us move the rook e3. That's a smart plan, but he will not trade the rooks, obviously. He will give some check and then protect his bishop. Very simple. Like he cannot, okay. He cannot trade the pieces. Now he can try some check like bishop d5 or something. Let us see. Okay, bishop d5. Let us not play f3 and just go for king h3. Now he can try rook here, protection. Then I play rook here. No, he play rook c6. Bring the rook here. Now you can attack this. Bishop here. Okay. Then I'll push the pawn. He'll play rook here. f3. We'll attack the bishop. Bishop goes backward. Give a check. We move the king. That's a solid endgame. So he gave a check. We move the king. He played b5. King comes to g5. I think that's not correct. Rook g2. That's important now. Rook take bishop. Rook take it. King take on this pawn. He push. King here. He push. No, not looking good. Because I can like push this. I know that. Otherwise, if I move king here, he will push. Rook take bishop. The rook take it. I captured his pawn. No. He'll push. Rook take on it. He'll once again push. So rook comes to e7. We can try this now. So he'll push. D5 is not at all helpful. Rook can come here and just pin it. Rook e1. He will not push, but rook take on the bishop. And now let us see what he responds with. So you go with rook take. We'll go with king take g6. And it's time to push. He can try pushing it. We'll play rook here. Rook to p1. Now he has to push. Till time we'll also push. 1 2 1 2 3 push. Okay, well, f5. He gave some checks, and now that's losing. Queen c5. Hmm. Alright, if you want, you may send me the challenges. Hmm. Okay, any challenges you want, you may send me the challenges. Hmm. Alright, so we'll have some place game. Now we'll be playing as black. So let us take out the knight, knight f6. How many years have you been playing chess? So it has been 3 years now. Bishop g7, and we'll castle followed by d6. Okay, now this is the King's Indian setup. He played queen d2. We'll just we'll play rook e8, knight g4. He trade and then he played x3. I know that. Now knight goes to f6, e5. He try pushing. We take the knight back. That's simple. So he capture. We also take it. We go with long castling. Queen take on the queen. The rook can take it if we want to. Okay. So we'll push and attack the knight. He played the knight here. We'll play b6, e3 followed by bishop b7, opening this diagonal. Welcome back, Grand Minor. Okay, knight a6. We can play knight c5 and protect our position. So he is playing rook here. We'll play knight c5. Alright, so our position is well protected. Now we just have to play x6. The knight is gone. b4, okay, knight check is the way. We'll play knight d3. Okay, and then we play x6. That's it. So he moved the king. We'll play x6. The knight is trapped. Now let us see what white responds with. And if you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. All the challenges are allowed. If you want to challenge me, just send. Okay. So here, bishop take on e4. Knight take on it. Knight take on e4. He take this. No, he take it. Rook take it. We capture the pawns. So he play a3. We'll play c5. If we take pawn take, no, rook take, that's possible. Anyways, we'll take from the pawn. We can play rook b8 and control this file. This rook is already controlling this, so that's why. So he play rook b3. It's time to push a5, a4 for attacking the rook. So he play rook d1. Let us play a4 and attack the rook. He has to move his rook. So rook to b7 is what he'll play. We'll play rook to f8. Now he can try doubling. Okay. We'll play king f6. Because I know now this doubling is not at all going to work. So he play f4. It's time to play rook c3. The idea is we can just capture one of the pawns available. Now that's white to play, and let us see what white is choosing here. So he play x4. Let us capture this pawn so that we could capture this. He is trying to push some pawns. We will quickly take. After we take it, we just move the king backward. And now we can play the rook here. We can capture this pawn. Otherwise, we can capture this pawn. So Grand Miner is saying, you remind me of Vishy Anand. Okay, rook f3. We'll attack this f4 pawn. So he moved the rook to c7. It's time to capture the pawn. Once again, network issue. Like I'm playing very fast, but still my time is lesser than white. Network issue. I don't know what is going in his mind. Anyways, so Sangha is asking, how long have you been playing chess? So it's been 3 years playing chess. So 1 minute and 5 seconds on the clock remaining. He captures. We'll play rook here. Try to open up by giving some checks and all. Rook b4. Rook e2. The king moves. We play this. No, he played the rook. Rook take on c2. Followed by rook here. Rook f5. Okay, he is trying to protect or something. So he moved the king, we'll move the king. King d6, king c5, rook f3, and that's a check. Let us move the king d5. Now it's time to move the king towards these pieces. 50 seconds remaining. a4, we play king e5. Rook d3. So rook d7, and we'll just block it. Okay, so checks available. It's time to move king d6, king here, here, here. If possible, quickly trade. King b6. Now he has to move something. Whatever, we just have to capture. Okay. Rook b5 check. King take a6. Okay, sure, why not? We can quickly trade. That's looking like a problem. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyways, uh, wait, what happened?